What is going on, everybody? It's and we're back again with another Celestial 32 Day of Moonrise reveal. This is coming up. We had the Kickstarter just finish up yesterday. Over 500k was raised, so we are going to get the draft mode and Stellar Eddie packs. Hope you guys all get the back to Kickstarter and get those free packs and other perks that are going to be coming for anybody who went above and beyond. And let's get into this. It looks like we got some more solar coming.
We're counting down 32 days of Moonrise reveals until pre-orders open on November 15th. And Solar Casters, I've got some awesome cards to share with you guys today. Let's dive in. I want to take a moment and thank you guys all for your support on our Lestrals Clash Kickstarter. I'll have a full breakdown on the whole Kickstarter and everything going on with that very, very soon. But otherwise, make sure you guys get locked in on Shattered Stars Scorpio. And of course, Alestria Season 3 is in full effect, so don't miss out on those epic clashes. Round 1 is just about to come to an end, and we're going to be heading to Round 2 and our Sweet 16. So make sure you guys go catch up on everybody's clashes, and let's have some fun going into our next round. All right, let's talk brand new solar reveals. I know you guys are excited for these. Kicking it off, we showed this one in our Kickstarter trailer, and that is none other than Armadon. Armadon is just
oh, it's so adorable! When this Armadon changes position, an opponent it must expend one spirit. So basically, if you have an Eddie, if I have this on the field in defense position, you bring Eddie out, you're going to have to expend a spirit just to get Eddie's effect off. Same thing if you play Tsunami, and I have to change position because I have an attack position because you have nothing on the field, and I just want to get that Chippy's damage. Boom, Tsunami puts me in defense position, and boom, you have to do another expend. So this is a very good card, I think.
It's adorable. It's 1 attack with 6 defense, and it's got a really awesome effect. When this Armadon changes position, an opponent must expend a spirit. That's right. You throw this thing in defense position. It's got incredible defense. You can move it to attack position on the next turn, and you can burn your opponent for 1.
Oh, so if you move it to attack position too, oh wow, that's interesting. So you put it in the fence, Eddie, so Eddie puts it in attack position, you steal the Eddie, on your turn you put it back in defense position, that's another burn, so oh my goodness.
1 spirit. You can also utilize cards like High Tide to switch the position of Armadon. There's a lot of really cool things you can do with this card, and this card also functions incredibly well misenchanted as well, as it becomes a 6 attacker when paired with Galaxy, and its big defense stat just holds it down. Yeah. I think Armadon is going to be big for Solar Casters.
Yeah, if you misenchanted this with water and then you put Galaxy on the field, it's more powerful than Galaxy. It's up there with Malstation, because Malstation is also, I believe, a 1/6 or 2/6, one of the two.
In Moonrise, Armadon does have an epic ascension, none other than Gardon. Gardon is a 3.
Ooh, he's awesome. I love the design. When the Celestial gets +2, your Celestial get +2 shield defense. When your opponent activates an effect that target 1 or more of your runes, you can expend 2 in solar in order to negate that effect. Okay, that's that gets rid of Tornado, Gust, Falacane if you're playing Falacane, which I don't know what he was playing Falacane. This is actually a counter to Tornado, not Tornado but Hurricane. The fact that you're like, oh, look at all his face down runes, I'm gonna play Hurricane. Nope, I'm going to expend 2 spirits, and your Hurricane gets negated.
3 attacker with 8 defense, 2 cost solar that has the effect. Your Alestrals get +2 defense, so its passive effect automatically buffs himself to 10 defense. When an opponent activates an effect that targets 1 or more of your runes, you can expend 2 solar to negate that effect. Wham bam, Gardon is going to protect your back row, it's going to protect your divine runes, it's going to protect everything you have back.
The fact that they added Hurricane to this, like Hurricane is a new 3-cost 3-cost rune, and now you already have a counter in the same set. Crazy.
There, so your opponent can't threaten them, because you're going to be able to shut that down with Gardon's effect and provide a massive 10 defense wall. This thing is going to be a beast. Up next, we've got a really spicy 3-card combo in Solar, kicking it off with a brand new Nexus form of Aeromare. I'd like to introduce you to Luxomare. Luxomare is a 4 attacker with
ooh, majestic and everything. This is awesome. When your opponent takes control of this Luxomare, you can special cast an Aerodale from your hand or deck. Interesting. When your opponent takes control of this, I don't see that. I mean, of course, Drak King, Carry On, Carry Off, I believe, too. Wow. So, I don't know about that one.
With 5 defense, an incredibly powerful stat line for a 1-cost Solar Celestial. When an opponent takes control of this Luxomare, you can special cast an Aeosdale from your hand or deck. Simple as that. If your opponent steals your Luxomare, wham bam, you can search your deck for its Ascension and special cast it out to the field. You might be like, well, Dan, how are they going to take control of my Luxomare? You know, why would I want to take control of this with my carry-off? That is a very bad decision. Well, what if you just gave it to them? We've got a brand new rune coming, and that's none other than Cunning Offer. Cunning Offer is a 1-cost.
Oh my god, they went with the, what is that horse called? The, oh my goodness. Until the end phase, an opponent takes control of a target Celestial on your field, and that Celestial gains the effect when this Celestial is destroyed. In battle, you must oh, that is so mean. Oh my god, that is so mean. Like, seriously, you put Tadpuff on the field, just throwing it out there. You special cast Tadpuff, then you play Cunning Offer, put that on the other side of the field, then you have another Celestial that you say you already had something on the field, then you attack and destroy that Tadpuff because it's a 1/1, and your opponent must expend. Interesting.
Solar Invoke rune that says, until the end phase, an opponent takes control of a target Celestial on your field, and that Celestial gains the effect. When the Celestial is destroyed in battle, you must expend 3 spirits. So the way this works is you cast out your Luxomare, you use Cunning Offer to give it to your opponent, Luxomare's effect activates and lets you special ascend out your Aeosdale, and if you manage to destroy that Luxomare that they took from you, they have to expend 3 spirits.
That is so mean. And this is definitely not a card I would use on Luxomare if I'm running anything because I don't play Solar. But this definitely feels like this could be put in literally any deck that has a small guy. Like I said, Tadpuff, Tadflow, things like that. Cryoling, obviously, you put Cryoling in attack position. You play Cutting Offer, send it over to them, and then you destroy Cryoling on that turn. They must expend 3. Wow.
This is an offer that they are not going to be happy to see, and you guys haven't even seen Aeosdale yet, which is absolutely bonkers. So after you've used Cunning Offer and given your Luxomare to your opponent, you can now cast out Aeosdale from your hand or deck.
Even more majestic, my goodness. These are Nexuses of Aeromare and Glidesdale. And, oh my goodness, when you catch this Aerodale, you can foretell 3, love the foretell. You may special cast a 1 Spirit Solar Celestial foretold this way. That is definitely one of those, like, hit or miss ones. It's a 6/6, which I don't think we've seen that many stat lines at all. But if you foretell 3 and you don't get one, then you kind of missed.
And it comes out with 6 attack and 6 defense with 2 solar. It says when you cast this Aeosdale, you can foretell 3. You may special cast a 1 Spirit Solar Celestial foretold this way. So not only are you getting this thing out for free from your deck, you might be able to cast another Celestial.
Obviously, you want to first light before you do that. I don't know if First Light would be able to work that way, but if you could First Light to get that 1 cost on top of your deck before you foretell, that would be fun, but I don't think you can do that because you got to special cast this and then foretell 3, so it's just, I don't know.
At the very least, set up your plays for the next couple turns.
Now, obviously, if you have Aerodale in your hand, this is the best combo to do this because, well, I have it in my hand, I don't have to go to my deck, I'm going to play First Light to get a 1 cost onto my deck, top of my deck. So when I foretell with this, I'm gonna be able to go, boom, I got my 1 cost, put it on. Boom. Nice little
turns, and then if you destroy your own Luxomare, they're gonna take 3 spirits of damage. Otherwise, you could just have it come back to you at the end of the turn, and then you got an Aeosdale and a Luxomare. Really, really awesome stuff. I think this strategy is gonna be a ton of fun for you guys to explore. Solar casters, I hope you're excited. This is a really fun one to come up with, and I'm sure you guys can see the clear inspiration. So enjoy the brand new Solar Celestials, Aeosdale, Luxomare, Cunning Offer, and of course, Gardon and Armadon.
Oh, look at a lot this turn. Oh my goodness, a lot of good cards there. Yeah, the little guy you can rotate, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to definitely make your opponent, especially late game, if you have this pulled out with the Eddie, if they put Eddie on the field, making you swap they're going to like not want to go with swapping because if they're down to a few spirits and they play that Eddie, they're going to have to burn one and then say maybe you shield them back and then on the next turn you put it back in defense position. That's another burn on them. Oh boy. Arodon definitely is, yeah, he's a counter to Hurricane and P-Gust and Tornado and Thunderstorm. So yeah, it's gonna be and Gloombat if you negate and you destroy a back row with Gloombat that also negates that as well. So there's a lot of strategies coming in here, but that cutting offer I could definitely be seen and put in many decks. It's like, oh well, I played cutting offer. I have this one Lestral. I have my station with one attack, because 1 or 2 attack. I'm gonna give him to you in attack position, and then I'm gonna destroy him, tossing you through spirit. So cutting offer is definitely the big hit of this, in my opinion. That is going to be seen. I could see being played in many decks and be added to the 5s deck strategy, Thunder Burn, Fire Burn, so many different ways to burn, because it's like, oh, I can give you a Kinleo. I can destroy that Kinleo, same turn, boom. Now you have it. Now you're in the driver's seat because you just made them lose 3 spirits. It's definitely going to be very interesting to see. All these Lestrals, I think this is one of the best of the like, I can see all these things being played. But cutting offer is definitely the big hit for this this reveal right here. But that is gonna be all for this day's reveals. We are almost done with these. We are what, day 22? We have 10 days remaining. But again, thank you to everybody who hit the Kickstarter up, 500k plus. That is great. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more.